Got a 2024 Speed Twin. Going to be installing the Pannier rails for Motone. Got these from Best for Brits in Italy. Installing these with a set of bags. So what do you need to install these things? You're going to need an 8mm hex. That's on this socket here. 12mm ratchet and a screwdriver to be able to jam the nut in the foot peg. I'll show you how in a second. Millimeter socket. You can loosen it until that bolt starts to spin in there, and then just use a flathead screwdriver and you'll be able to jam that nut a little bit, just in order to be able to spin that nut off without actually spinning the bolt itself. Once that's off, we can move to the next step. 8mm hex. I'm going to take off that top shock mount. The mount itself will not fall apart once you get this bolt out. It's not a big deal. The shock will stay in place. Full weight's on the bike right now. No issues there. Pop that off. And this is a custom spacer that I have. You can just use a regular washer for that. I just like the black color. Next up, we can fit the actual pannier rail. So the bottom part is that little hinged section. It just goes on the mount for the peg. And the top part obviously lines up with this. So you want to put your spacer in the back. You want to put your bolt through. And you can start that thread a little bit just to get that loosely fitted on. And your rear, so your foot peg section, put that bolt back on. So this is loosely fitted right now. You can see that the tolerances for here, especially with the American or Canadian style taillights, it's a very tight tolerance. I actually had to bend and bend, not very much. And you can do this, you can actually put this on, put it on tight, and just grab the back of this rail and just give it a light tug just to slightly get your clearance on that. So once you snug this up, I'll show you what it looks like in a second. So with both sides tightened up, we're not necessarily going to over tighten this. Your torque specs are probably into the 20 or 30 foot-pounds at the most. They were not on very tight to begin with. As I said, I had to bend this bar just a little bit out. When it was first installed, it came up to right about here and was pushing this up. So a little bit of a bend, and these will fit rather nicely. I'll show you the bags on next. All right, so we have the spacers, the bars installed from Motone in order to put on bags. These will not be staying on the bike full time. It's only when I'm out traveling, and I need to carry a few things. I've bought these classic Rides bags. I've had to modify it with this particular mounting system. This is just a cycling mount for regular panniers on a bicycle. Normally they would clip onto these. You'd have this little strap here, and you basically strap this onto the bar like a helmet strap. Excellent mounting system if you've got the clearance. However, as you can see, there's not a lot of clearance underneath here, and it winds up hanging on top of the bag, on top of the exhaust. So what I've done is I've installed these this little mounting system, and just presses into place. Not a lot to it. It actually locks in place and can slide back and forth in case you got a passenger with you. And on the bike itself, I mean, it doesn't look terrible. Looks fairly classy considering what we're riding. Plenty of clearance underneath that, you know, so that we don't have the bag dragging on top of the exhaust. And can carry quite a bit of gear. Got a little shoulder strap included with it. Once again, it's called Classic Rides. Give you a close up on that. And yeah, go see this guy if you decide there. Just Google that. I'll leave a link in the description. I'm not getting paid to talk about this bag. I just happen to really like the look of it, and the fit finish. It's actually pretty good. It does the trick. So this is the 2024, now fitted with some luggage, just for those trips whenever I need it. And thanks for watching.